Man's evolution and progress can be traced from the time he was a monkey-like creature to what he is today. He struggled a lot, but he overcame them by proving himself to be the most intelligent animal on earth. Every invention and every discovery of man is remembered today. We are going to take a trip to a museum which will showcase man's greatest contribution to mankind, the great civilizations. Life was difficult for the early man. He lived a life of fear in thick forests, surrounded by wild animals. But he strived hard to make life comfortable for himself. He hunted, started farming, and finally settled down in villages. Man started farming with great interest. With the help of other men, farming improved. But the land gradually started losing its ability to produce good crops. This happens when the same piece of land is used again and again for cultivation. When our farmers are faced with the same situation, they use fertilizers. But man knew nothing about them. So, he left the unproductive piece of land and moved to cultivate another. He found this very tiring. At last, he found the right place to grow crops, the banks of rivers. There was enough water for farming. Rivers fertilized land naturally. So, man decided this was the right place to live. Life became stable and safe now. He made progress, and this is how great civilizations arose on banks of rivers across the world. India's most ancient civilization was discovered in the valley of the river Indus. Therefore, we call it the Indus Valley Civilization. This picture shows you a man from the Indus civilization. He looks like a wise person to me. Don't you agree? In Egypt, Iraq, and China too, civilizations developed on the banks of rivers. Great civilizations were also seen in Iran, Greece, and Rome. They showed a remarkable change and progress in man. What amazing progress! Architecture played an important role in these civilizations. Great civilizations had grand palaces and beautiful buildings. You will now see the Great Pyramids of Egypt, the Great Wall of China, the Greek Acropolis, and a Greek goddess. All these great monuments are reminders of great civilizations. Progress did not stop only with architecture. Man made progress in various fields. Man began to use a script. Although early man used language to communicate, he could not write down his thoughts. With the help of script, man composed epics. He sculpted grand statues and painted beautiful pictures. Man started gaining knowledge of different types of music and dance. Great discoveries were made. It is difficult to imagine this world without man's contribution. Progress was seen throughout the world.